Tonal tuning. Okay, this quick tip is actually an add-on to tonal tuning. Remember we talked about playing a secondary instrument like piano or guitar? Well, for those of you who really don't want to take the time to learn another instrument or can't afford to buy another instrument, I've got the solution for you. Check this out. The melodica. These puppies are like 100 years old. They've been around for a long time. They're a song flute with a keyboard. Song flute like you played in school, like when you were a kid. Check it out here. You can play melodies on whatever you want, but it's really good for drums because, number one, it's portable, it's inexpensive, and you can use this to match pitches on your drums and recognize pitches. It's great for ear training. You can't miss with this. I'll show you. D flat. D flat, octave higher. Whoa, snare drum, D flat. Octaves are okay, octaves work. But this drum, A flat, so you should know that interval. Da, 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 right? Wedding march, perfect fourth. Let's go down here. B flat, and then this again is D flat. Minor third. Melodica. Don't leave home without it. Bottoms up. Here's the deal. When you tune your drums, you have to remember that the largest diameter drums and the smallest diameter, like 8s, small, 14, 16, large diameter drums, have the least amount of tuning range. Therefore, you want to get these boys in the right place and then tune the rest of the kit relative to that. Bottoms up. Remember when we spoke about tuning tom-toms and how the heads should sympathize? They should be about the same pitch so they vibrate evenly, you know, a little higher, a little lower, but around the same pitch. Well, by raising one or lowering it against the other and creating a short interval like a half step or a whole step, you can change the feel of the drum drastically. And this is important because there are two types of feels. You have the feel where the stick, you can throw the stick into the drum and it's got a stop to it. Just, you know, it feels solid. And then the other feel is they have a bouncy feel and it rebounds. And so whatever your boogie is, you can do it either way. But let me show you how this drum is tuned and that effect. Right? Now watch. When I play, I like to have a loose grip on the stick because it makes me relax on the drums more. So this is a feel that I like. Lower pitch on the top head than the bottom. You can see I'm hardly holding the stick and it stops. Dead solid, right? Now take this little 10-inch tom that's bouncier and watch what happens. Boom, pops right out at you, okay? This is discretionary. Reverse this, make this top head just a half step higher or a whole step higher than the bottom head, and this drum will feel bouncy. Sound relates to feel. That's what it's all about, sound and feel. More resonance. You know, we can't get enough of it, can we? Last time on Quik-Tips, we talked about taking tom arms and mounting drums on them in a way that makes the drums resonate more. Well, I've come up with a discovery since then. I got to share this with you. It's way cool. You know the L-arm style tom arm like this? Generally, we mount it upwards. Reverse it, mount it downwards. And what I found is it makes the larger diameter drums resonate more. I think it's something to do with the weight and the pressure it puts against the shell. It's the physics thing. Doesn't work quite as well on the upper toms, but on the larger diameter drums, there's no doubt about it. Resonates more. But remember, you still have to experiment. At least here it works. Resonance. Man, this baby doesn't stop. Wow. Resonance, man, it's an addiction.